Hey, yo. Yeah, I can't even do that part right. Anyway, good morning, grinders, cobras, Miyagi-Dos, Eagle Fangs, Miyagi-Doos, Eagle Doos, Miyagi Fang, whatever. Everybody who's out there. I think we're all kind of a little over Cobra Kai right now, and the season 6 is probably never going to get made, so whatever. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. It's time for another A-side workout, which is the high reps, low weight. And today, our wrestler of choice is the bad guy. Hey, yo. Scott Hall. And I'm going to have a little bit to say about him because he's one of my favorite bad guy wrestlers who was kind of really over but never really went much of anywhere. So, anyway, it's time to pop the buds in and commence to grinding. Let's feel the burn and get our grind on. Bonsai. Bonsai, and away we go. And I've got to admit, grinders, I must not have hit the button or something because it didn't record the workout. So instead, I thought I'd put this little quick morning drive on the bike. I used a different camera here. This is the Akaso, and it's like a $50 GoPro clone. And I think it did pretty good, honestly, for the workout, for the drive. This is sped up a little bit, obviously, but you know, the clarity and the stability to me is pretty impressive. So anyway, today's wrestler of choice is the bad guy, Scott Hall, also known as Razor Ramon. And very early in his career, he was also known as the Diamond Stud. And I think it was the Diamond Stud days that he was managed by Diamond Dallas Page. Page, Hall, and Nash were all pretty close early on in their careers. But Scott was pretty much always a bad guy. And, you know, honestly, and I don't mean this in any negative way whatsoever, but Scott was primarily a glorified jobber. He didn't always lose. I mean, he did win some championships. But Scott excelled at making his opponent, whoever it was, look really good. And this is, you know, nothing better than when he did it for the 1-2-3 Kid, the most ridiculous name, I think, ever in the WWF/WWE, who would go on to be X-Pac, you know. Scott was great for that. He started his career in like 1984 and went up to 2016, but I have no idea what kind of shape he was in 2016 because we tragically lost him in 2022. Now, before that, he was in horrible shape, in a wheelchair and everything, until Diamond Dallas Page worked with him to bring him back. And he was turning his life around, but, I mean, he lived such a hard life there on the road. And, you know, like many of these wrestlers, they get into the pills to deal with the aches and pains. And they party, and it unfortunately shortens their lifespan, a lot of them. I always enjoyed Scott's matches, even though you don't have a marquee matchup necessarily with him. He was just a fun guy. And, you know, he started in WWE, WWF with that Razor Ramon gimmick where he was just imitating a horrible accent, trying to imitate, I think, Al Pacino from, his big movie. I can't see. My brain's a little scattered at the moment, so I can't even think of the movie. The big gangster one. With Al Pacino. I can't even think of it right now. But you know what I'm talking about. Say hello to my little friend. You know, that guy. But anyway, Scott was a joy to watch. And it's sad that we lost him as soon as we did. I really hoped he could, pull out and last a little longer. Maybe do the autograph circuit a little bit longer. Because I would have definitely stood in line to get his. Because he was just fun to watch. But it is what it is. So, Scott Hall, the bad guy, thank you for everything you've done, everything you accomplished, and all your years of entertaining us as the bad guy, the one and only bad guy. Razor Ramon, Diamond Stud, Scott Hall, however you want to refer to him. So, I know I didn't give a lot of information, I just kind of talked about him here, and that's all I've got to say. So, go on, have a great day. Bonsai, and we'll see you on Friday with a very special wrestler, my all-time favorite. Till then, take care. I can only laugh. I think I bit off more than I can chew with all these reps. I am completely gassed. I don't even want to get up and go take my shower. I'm yawning. How often does that happen? Wow. So, anyway, I think that's all I got for today. Bonsai, thanks for watching. We'll do one of those. That was one thing. Razor Ramon was probably... Actually, no, it was just Scott Hall as the outsider. So, anyway... That's all I've got for today. Bonsai. Have a great day. Hump day. We're halfway through this week. It's all downhill from here. So let's make it to Friday and have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Friday. Bonsai.